Johanna.
Hey guys, I wanted to do a quick video today sharing some really easy pocket ideas. So you can add these into your journal pages really easy. These are just my go-to ideas. You can really make pockets out of anything, any kind of paper and even other materials, and there are endless ways to do it, so this is just a few. You're going to just need some paper and some adhesive. I didn't have any double-sided tape, but that's a really good one to use for pockets. So the first type of pocket I'm showing you is top loading pockets, and so to do this you just want to apply your adhesive over 3 sides of the paper that you're using to make the pocket, and you want to leave the top of that paper without adhesive so that it's open, and that's going to give you a top loading pocket. So I'm using a linen printable from my Etsy shop, but you can use any kind of paper you want. The second type of pocket is basically the same. It's a side loading pocket. So it's pretty much the exact same. I'm just going to be gluing it onto the side of a page rather than the bottom. And so I'm just going to leave that edge open without adhesive so that I can slip something into the side of that and have a little side loading pocket. So the next type of pocket is a window pocket, and this is using junk mail. So a lot of junk mail envelopes have this little clear window where you can actually peek through to see what's inside, and so these make a really cool fun little pockets in your journals. I'm going to turn the envelope sort of inside out so that I have the blue pattern, and so to do that I'm just cutting open the edges so that it opens out, and then I'm going to glue this down onto the page so that I have that little window pocket up the top of the page where I can slip something into. So I'm just applying adhesive directly onto the page, and again just on 3 sides of the page so that the top of it is open for me to be able to slip something inside the pocket. And rather than trim down the excess, I decided to just fold it over the page so that on the page behind that I've just got sort of a little flip out as well. The next pocket idea is super easy again. This is to just use a paper bag as a pocket, and so it's as simple as finding yourself a paper bag and sticking it down onto a page. That's literally all it is. You can get decorative paper bags, or you can just buy like brown paper bags like what I've used here, and that just gives you a really nice sized pocket to slip something into. The next pocket idea is something you can do in any existing journal. You can just take 2 pages from the journal and we're just basically going to stick them together, and that's going to give us a full-sized tuck spot. So I like to fold the edges of the pages over a little bit so that I know, it just kind of makes it more obvious to me that it's a full page pocket. You don't have to do that, but we're taking the 2 pages that are next to each other and we're going to take some wide washi tape and we're going to apply that on the edges of these 2 pages, sticking them together so that we have a nice big pocket in between. The next pocket idea is more to do with the actual materials you use and the way you attach it to the page, but it's to use acetate to create a clear pocket. This is a really fun way to tuck photos into your journals. You can use like photo overlays that you get for scrapbooking, or you can use like projector film, any type of acetate. You can even recycle it from different packaging. And basically I'm just sticking mine down with this tape. This is basically washi tape, but it's called packing tape, so it's a little bit stronger. And I'm just applying tape, and again only on 3 sides so that it has an open top to slip something into. The next couple of pocket ideas are to do with envelopes. So envelopes are again a really easy way to add tuck space or pockets into your journal. The first way is probably my favorite way to add an envelope, and that's to glue the flap of the envelope over the edge of a page. And that not only gives you a pocket, but it also gives you a fold out. So you can flip the envelope out and it extends your page, and it also gives you a little tuck spot as well. The next idea for using envelopes is just to stick it into the middle of the page or the middle of the journal, and this is essentially just adding an extra page into your journal, but it's an envelope instead of a plain page, so you have an extra pocket there. I like to do this with wide washi tape because it's a little bit stronger than a slim washi tape, but both would work. The other envelope idea is to literally just glue a envelope straight down onto the page, and this is probably the easiest way, but they're all really easy, and so that just adds a nice little interactive element to your page. Another easy pocket idea is to create a belly band. So usually you just take a strip of paper and you would apply adhesive on the top and the bottom of that strip, and that basically leaves the middle of that paper open to tuck something underneath. I decided to use one of my linen printables from my Etsy shop because I just think it's a little bit more pretty and intricate, but it's done the same way, so I just put adhesive on the top and the bottom of the printable, and that allowed me to tuck something in between. Another easy pocket idea is to create a little corner tuck spot, and so to do this you just need to basically glue some paper into the corner of your journal page, and it can be any shape. I've done here like a circle which I trimmed down. This is again a printable from my Etsy shop. So I just applied glue directly to the page and then glued the linen image over the top, and then I just trimmed off the excess so that it sat really neatly over the edge of the corner. And then I did the same thing with a little square printable from my shop, and this also is done the exact same way. So just applied some glue to the corner of the page and stuck this down onto the edge. These are really fun little tuck spots because they're a little bit less obvious, so it kind of just decorates your page, and it also gives you a little spot to tuck something into. And then last of all, I just wanted to show you that you can make it a little bit more fun by creating double pockets. A really easy way to do a double pocket is just to take an envelope and to apply glue to 3 sides. So you're leaving the back of the envelope open, but you've also got inside the envelope to tuck something as well. So you can tuck at least 2 things into this little pocket. You don't have to use an envelope to do this though. You could use a paper bag, or you could just create a double pocket with any kind of paper that you have. So whenever you're making a page and you want to include pockets, just consider the pieces you have. Imagine what it could be, or the best way that it would work as a pocket. There are endless options to making pockets, so just try to use your imagination when it comes to the individual pieces you have, and just work out the best way you can incorporate them onto the page interactively.